Hey, g'day my curvies and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mel and I'm the Curvy Haul Sheila. So guys, in today's Curvy Haul we are doing another Shein haul. But rather than just clothes, I also have some homeware and even a little pet product to show you. So with that, let's get into it. So guys, first up in our haul today, we have these beautiful butterfly oil slick style spoons. They are of course butterflies and I'm excited, so let's unwrap them. Now they're in a pack of 4 and they're individually wrapped. Now guys, these are absolutely beautiful, look at this. So this is the front and this is the back and they are just a little teaspoon. Now when I saw these I just could not resist guys, these are so beautiful. I actually have a whole set of cutlery in this that I got from Trade Secrets here. They are in this gorgeous iridescent oil slick rainbow metal and I absolutely adore these guys. I'm going to get so much use out of these, although I honestly think they might be too pretty to use. What have I done to myself? I simply can't allow myself to become a crazy spoon lady, hoarding butterfly spoons in nooks and crannies, guys. And while I squirrel these away, let's get on to the next one. So guys, next up in the haul we have something that I have never purchased from Shein before. Shoes. And interesting enough, these shoes actually say She and In on them. So is this previously what Shein was called? Or are they looking at rebranding? Or is this just what they call their shoes? I don't know. But they are absolutely beautiful. Now, of course, these are Shein's own brand shoes. And I'm guessing you want to see what's in the box, guys. So let's open it. So the shoes themselves actually came in these little dustproof bags and they are in a size 42, which roughly converts to a size 11 in Australian sizes. I have really big feet, guys. I'm very tall. So guys, the unveiling. Butterfly shoes! I could not believe it, guys. I was so excited and they are slip-ons in my size. Do you know how many years I have looked for slip-on butterfly shoes in my size? The only place I have ever been able to find them is TK Maxx. When I saw these, I literally did a little scream. And not only do we have one pair, but we have another pair that I will show you next. So they have these gorgeous little embroidered butterflies and they are just simply darling. And Shein have really produced a very quality product here, guys. They've even put these protective plastic sleeves on the soles to keep them clean and know if someone has worn them after purchasing them, which I think is really great. They also come with this little foam insert to keep the shoe's shape while it's being shipped, which I really like. And they are just in sort of this loafer style. And I am in love, guys. We'll cut now to a try on portion. And that was the butterfly shoes, guys. So with that, I love these. I hope you guys love them too. Let's get on to the next one. So guys, the next pair of shoes up in the haul, just as I promised, is another Shein brand shoe. Now these are in a size 43 and the reason I sized up is simply because in size 42 Euro shoes, I have found that sometimes the sole is a little bit short. So just to make sure that they fit, I did size up. Now, for the longest time that I can remember, I have been after a pair of flats, white flats with butterflies on them to one day wear in my wedding. I came across these and I literally gasped, guys. It was literally like, oh my God. I was so shocked to see these on Shein. I literally added them so quickly to my cart, I don't think I even blinked. And with that, guys, let's open them up. And here they are. And oh my God, guys, they're finally here. I'm so excited. embroidered. And you're like, girl, we don't know what you're talking about. Show us already. Oh, will you look at that? They are so precious. They have these green embroidered butterflies on them with like these little pearlescent sequins, and they are slip on. They just go around your heel, and they have this gorgeous little diamante detail. Oh guys, I'm in love. They don't fit. I think I'm gonna cry. Of course, they have added in the little shape protectors as well, which is always a nice touch. And with that, guys, let's try them on. So guys, that was my Butterfly Future wedding shoes. Now, I know not everybody puts things away for their wedding one day. It can be a little bit daunting, and I suppose it is putting a lot of pressure on yourself, but the amount of times in my life I've actually come across butterfly shoes like this, I can probably count on half of one hand. So I just simply could not pass these up, and I'm so happy I now own these. And not only do they fit, they are super comfortable, and I am going to treasure these forever. With that, guys, on to the next one. So guys, next up in the haul today, we actually have something for Isla, and it is not clothing, unfortunately, guys. I'm so sorry. It is actually this item, and here it is. So guys, this is a nail file. Isla, she was a rescue dog, and she has always been very sensitive about her paws. Now, since we got her, we have been trimming her nails ourselves at home, simply because she will not let the vet or a groomer cut them for her unless she is sedated. So I found this item on Shein, and it is a pet pedicure. Now, what drew me into this product was that it advertised no pain and perfectly groomed nails. Now, I myself, usually being an acrylic nail wearer, I know that when they use the pedi grinder on your nails, it does not hurt, and that is why I jumped at this product. Now, it just takes 2 AA batteries, guys, and they just go straight in, easy as can be, and then you just line it up. And now, I know it sounds terrifying, guys, but don't worry. It does come with this little cover. So that just pops on there, and then it has a little hole where you can put the nail in and guide it so that it stays still. Now, I have already tested this on her, and the dramatic change in just how much easier it is to get her to let us trim her nails is astonishing. And I will give you a little clip of that, so just be patient, guys. I'll be right back. So guys, here we are with Isla on the chair, and as you can tell, she knows something's up. She is not a happy little camper, guys. She is sooking. So usually we would use the nail clippers, and this is her usual reaction. You're gonna go, ooh. What about this one? Yeah, see, she doesn't like it at all. Even if I get a little tiny bit, no. She is very, very quietly growling at me because she loves me very much, but she does not like her nails clipped, or when we first got her, she did not like her paws touched. Now, being an adopted dog, I'm not quite sure what happened to her, but she is very sensitive about her paws. Cue the Shein item, guys. Alright. You will see that she will grit her teeth at me, but unlike the way she usually bites at me, or pretends to bite, I should say, she lets me use this. You've done this before. Let Mummy hold it. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Next one? You were right. Mummy, hold it still. Oh, you're such a good girl. Letting Mummy file your nails. Yeah, you are. Look, we're on the third one already. Now guys, of course we have a couple of little tears. Poor little Isla. Huh? But this is 100% an improvement to having to get her sedated or having her freak herself out because she tried to bite her mummy. And as you can see, they are very much crocodile tears. So guys, I think she's been a good girl, don't you? I think she deserves a treat. You deserve a treat for showing everyone what a good girl you are with the new nail file? Yeah? Ready? I think she knows the jig is up. Oh, here you go. And with that guys, let's get on to the next one. So guys, you'll have to forgive me if I look a little bit disheveled after being on the floor with Isla. She always loves her cuddles afterwards. But I have next up in the haul these high-waisted denim chain detail pants. Now guys, these are extremely high-waisted. And these chain details on the side, you don't have to worry about them being too heavy. They are plastic. And that's probably something that I don't really like, to be honest. They make kind of like a jingle jangle sound when you wear them. But in saying that, I really love how high-waisted and flattering these are. I have very long legs and they go all the way down to my ankles, so they are not too short on me. I think that if you had shorter legs, you might have to roll them up or get them tailored. But these are well worth it. These are really nice quality denim, guys, and the pockets are really nice and deep. The buttons are all functioning and work great. I have just paired it with this little top I previously got from Shein quite a while ago now, guys. I don't think this is still available, but if I can find it, I will link it for you. And as you can see, this is probably the shortest possible crop top you could probably get aside from wearing a bikini, and it is right up there, guys. In fact, they actually sit right in the perfect place that a dress would, that was made to specifically showcase my type of tattoo, which of course, guys, I have shown you before. It is a butterfly. Now, I am so in love with these, guys. They are so comfortable and they are not tight at all. They have a nice amount of stretch in them. And one thing I will say is that they don't have belt loops. So if you are hoping to wear them up really high and then belt them, I'm sorry guys, it's just not possible. Because instead of putting belt loops in, they have put the chain detail in. So they are kind of the kind of jeans that throughout the day you might have to pull them up a little bit. But if that doesn't bother you, these are definitely worth the purchase. And I don't know if you can see, but I have paired them with my butterfly shoes. And I have to say, guys, these fit great. So with that, on to the next one. So guys, last but not least in our haul, we have this gorgeous blue, red and gold plaid skirt. Now, while this is a beautiful addition to my wardrobe all year round, I bought this for a very specific reason, and I will show you that right now.
We're the pride of South Australia, and we're known as the Adelaide Crows. We're courageous, stronger, faster, and respected by our foes. Admiration of the nation, out into the nation shows. We're the pride of South Australia, we're the mighty Adelaide Crows. Go Crows!
Go Crows! Alright, out you go. That's all I wanted. Don't do that!
That's for Port Adelaide.
Go the Crows! So guys, even though we are off tune, off key and off kilter, we are of course Adelaide Crows fans. the pride of South Australia. Go Crowies! And of course, I wasn't actually a supporter until I met my partner Nathan. In fact, I never even actually watched the game. But now, I am embarrassed to say, I find myself watching it more and more and knowing more and more what's going on. And honestly, I don't know what's going on. I'm even buying matching skirts. Guys, you have to help. Send help now. Okay guys, have a good one. Bye!